be garnished?
What do you mean your wages? Has anyone
right,
garnished?
I'm
your
gonna
wages
get out
yet?
there, guys.
Yeah,
All right, Brian.
Oh, hey, Slacks, I'm just calling you. What were you're whispering something in my ear. I didn't quite hear you.
Miscalculation. Told me that when you joined the police department.
Well, that's because it got hired, sir. The letter of recommendation. And you never cared to ask.
I should have. That was my mistake. That's why I started the whole thing with I made a miscalculation, Officer Knight. Because the streets talk about you a lot.
Yep. Not surprised.
Some good, some really bad.
Oh.
And all I'm asking from you is the past of the past. You and I can agree on that.
Well, that's what we were told when we flew in.
Right. Now go back to that, man. Whatever happened back in St. Queen, whatever happened that war, that's not who you are anymore. Like, you're Officer Knight of the LSPD, who's sworn an oath to protect and serve the people of Los Santos.
Yeah. Yep.
I just don't want people to be right about you, Knight. And I don't want to be so wrong about you, that's all.
Oh, they're going to be right about me. You know what happens when I pull over individuals to this day? Violent criminals? They comply, sir.
Okay. They comply.
That's good. Right. Hand me over their drugs. Give me what they need. Why? Because they know if they fuck with me, sir, they're going to get the full brunt of the law sent their way. And even those that have fucked the hardest, individuals like Marty Banks, very open to work with me. That to me, sir, is respect. Not being a clown or a pussy. For the illusion of respect.
I'm not talking about illusion here. I'm talking about reality. And the reality of things that some folks, especially in the city, civilians of Los Santos, don't have a good image when it comes to you, Knight. And I do believe you can change that by taking good action.
According to who, sir?
I mean...
Sounds like a baseless accusation.
I'll be honest. These folks I talk to, you know, they're probably not a lot of them. I would say maybe 10 to 20% of the people I've talked to so far have brought up your name in bad. Plenty's been pretty good. But like I said, all I'm asking for is that we're on the same page. All I'm asking for is you understand that that's the past, and you know, whatever thoughts you had in your head, whatever things you're trying to do back then, that's not who you are anymore. You know, you're a different man now. You're somebody who understands exactly the assignment and knows what needs to be done.
What is to be done, sir? I think the mission that was set forth and reinstated about 30 days ago, last time we had a police meeting, seems like we've sort of rubber banded and gone the opposite direction.
Why do you think you were rubber banded?
I'm not privy to that information.
The police department is going through changes because the mayor did not believe in the vision the captains had. As simple as that. That's the nicest way I can say it. Without lying to you and just being fully transparent.
It was presented to me that the legislation that was passed would not be, would not give the mayor absolute power as effective head of the department. Now, I understand that there's a clause in there that dismisses the entire legislation once the mayor does step down. And I'm going to be honest, I actually respect the hell out of the mayor. That man's got probably the biggest dick in the city.
Yeah.
Seeing what he was able to do.
I respect him to a certain extent. I just did not... I don't think you've had a conversation with him when things just go, you know, a different kind of way. It reminds me of, you know, when a president has a problem with one of his general, and if they shit talk him, they remove that general. The same way, the same kind of treatment is what I felt is If I didn't say yes, my job wasn't on the line.
My outside view of what transpired was we had one of the biggest alpha males in Los Santos take the mayorship and have the PD bend to its will.
It wasn't
And
bent
if
over.
anything,
It was more chained. Yeah, more like he just captured us in a cage. That's what happened.
the fact that he was able to go as far as he did kind of exposed the lack of backbone I think the PD needs.
No, it showed that the loud minority in the PD can probably go to the mayor and get things done. That's what it showed.
Can I be transparent here?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get offended?
Why would I get offended?
I don't know you too well, sir.
Maybe you know him.
Coming on duty and hearing from civilians on the street that police were beat up for money.
You don't believe in charity night?
That's charity?
It was. Made 42 grand for the police department. What, for a punch or two? So be it.
But what actually took place? Because you have to understand, like I said,
the
way
mayor
that
organized a fundraiser with us, myself, and he got punished as well, and he got ran over by a car, too. So,
okay, so it wasn't the police department getting bullied effectively.
No, it was not.
Okay.
Even Shaban joined in. So, I mean, the mayor and Shaban are trying to do their best to also help out, and I do appreciate that. Shaban's even trying to raise a raffle ticket to get more money for the police, and that means a lot, trying to help out with something like that. And I can tell you that I would do something like that for charity. I wouldn't do it for just the ha-has and the jokes to be somebody else's, circus clown.
Well, interesting. That doesn't sound as bad as it was made it out to appear.
Of course, because people like to spin. And that is a downfall of this police department is folks don't understand how their attitude and their action can influence others around them. And if I'm sitting here and talking about how bad things are, you're going to start believing that. And somebody else is going to start believing that. And somebody else is going to start believing that.
Everyone begins to doom.
Exactly. And then it turns into a doom spiral.
And then change happens.
And then things get good for a little bit because the change that people wanted happened for a little bit. And then something else happened. New chief. And then people spiral again. Like a vicious cycle over and over again. You can never escape it. You can never escape it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm doing this because the president asked me to. And what that means is whatever the police department needs, I'm going to be there for it. All I ask for is pretty clear guidance.
Then I have an assignment for you, okay? Start figuring out who's who and who's doing what in the South Side. Work on what Dana had for the dossier.
That is an awful idea.
What's that? Don't tell me you're conflicted.
Sir, I have I read two separate novels in which both individuals are heavily influential there, and I've already put half those people into prison for 30 years.
All right. What about
I think
Moonshine?
and honestly, I think. Okay, now you're just trolling me.
Okay, fine. What about coins?
Shit. Sir, Sir, I think we have a lot of officers that could use some training. I'd like to assist in that. RSPC, pursuit etiquette.
Yeah, why don't you help out with training then? Become
Well,
an FTO. There you
I've
go.
been on the
There you
list. I've been on the list for God knows how long.
You're shift 1 though. Okay, I'll talk to Aldo.
All right.
Ready, check. You close that. 141, 76 latest at 10-9 alpha.
I got one question for you,
first.
Slacks.
Yeah.
You want me to stop taking my anxiety medicine?
What about your anxiety medicine? Sorry.
Would you like me to take? You let me know when you want me off my anxiety medicine.
Okay. Sylvie, can you move the car?
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to, but he's in front.
100%. Night.
You're in front, Brian.
All right.
Brian, move. Thank you.
You sure about that, sir?
What was that? Yeah.
You sure about that?
1,000% for sure.
All right. But you
Yeah,
call,
which
you
one?
just tell me when to stop taking the anxiety medicine, sir.
Will do.
Just ask around what that means.
Definitely will. Don't you worry about that, man.